Hey everybody and happy weekend! In today's video I am going to be journaling in my A5 personal journal. This is where I do all of my creative journaling. I sort of document our everyday lives in this journal, but I like to decorate it using supplies that I'm really loving at the moment. In today's video I am using supplies from the June sale happening over with Crafty Lisa's Vintage. She does all her sales on Instagram, which makes it super easy to shop while you're browsing everything else. You don't really have to think about it, and I really love the convenience of that. And the theme for June's sale is definitely a red, white, and blue theme, which I personally am loving right now. My June Patreon rewards had an airmail sort of vibe, and I'm just really loving the red, white, and blue vibes right now. I just can't get away from them, and it's perfect for the summer, and it's going to be really fun to sort of use these supplies going into July as well. And actually what I'm trying to do right now is use all of the bigger labels that were included in my design team member pack. And I thought originally I just wanted to collage this entire layout using the labels because they're kind of big. But my original plan just didn't work out. I just was not getting the kind of coverage that I wanted. I didn't want to cover up every single label, but I wanted to cover up some, and it wasn't vibing right. So I quickly move on at this point, realizing that I'm not going to get the effect that I want, and decide to just sort of make these cool little divider pocket things. You'll understand in a second what I mean, but I'm using the actual paper that Lisa attaches all of these things to. I love to recycle that paper because A, it's beautiful, and it just feels such a shame to waste any kind of thicker cardstock or paper. So I always try to reuse it every month, and this month I'm using it for this. I've just cut them into a strip that I feel will work well. You guys will see what the end result kind of looks like at the end, but I'm just using the labels, and I have spared you guys to watch all of the gluing, so everything is already glued down at this point, and then I'm just going to trim everything down, and the end result is really, really wild. I really, really dig it. And I am actually putting these further, this particular layout, or all of these layouts, is a little bit further into my journal, into what I hope will be some July pages. And so I just added some double-sided sticky tape on the top and bottom, and I can slide things in and out right there. And I didn't count anything out. I just randomly chose the layout to attach this to, but I'm kind of hoping it ends up being the month divider from June to July, because I think that would just be really fun. The colors are just really, really perfect, and yeah, I totally was making the risk in not being precise. You guys know me, I'm a little bit weird when it comes to my journals. I take things super literally, and if it doesn't make sense, I have a hard time using it, so this was a stretch big time. But not only that, but then I had to sort of just guess when this layout was going to be relevant, and I hope it works out. We'll see. I'm not going to force it because I don't seek perfection. I always tell myself that. I strive for it, I aim for it, but I don't seek it. And so that is like it's a lesson for the day when I made this video. Just calm down, enjoy the process, make something, and if it doesn't work out, we can figure it out later. So I'm just layering everything down, and I decided to do something kind of fun with this particular one. I cut it at the angle where the label is actually cut, and I'm super loving the look of that. I don't know if it translates very well on the actual page, but I like it. I thought it was cool. I felt super cool when I was putting it down. Anyway, so I hope everybody is doing well. Like I said, all of these supplies are from Crafty Lisa's Vintage over on Instagram. Her sale is happening this weekend from June 4th through 6th. If you're watching this way in the future, hopefully Lisa is still doing her sales. I will leave her information in the description box below. She usually leaves all of the items that she still has for sale available on her Instagram page, so anything you see is typically always available for purchase. If it's way in the future, I'm hoping that Lisa already has a website, which if you follow the link down below, it will take you to her Instagram page. And if she does have a website available way in the future, you should just be able to find that in her Instagram profile to make things super easy for you. I know that Lisa's working very hard to make a physical website for you guys to make shopping that much more convenient, but I think she really enjoys doing the Instagram sales for now. So, yeah, I hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. I'm super hoping to get this up. Let's see. I want to put a journaling video for today. So it's going to be like a double journaling weekend for you guys because I had already filmed a journaling video in my traveler's notebook. So if you haven't watched that yet, I will leave a card right here in the top corner for you to find. Hopefully I can remember that. And then so you'll be able to watch 2 videos if you haven't already seen that other one. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. If you have been following me or watching my videos for the past week now, Emmett is doing much better. His foot is healing very nicely. He still cannot walk fully on it yet. He's sort of walking on his tiptoes on the left foot, but he is doing so much better. He's walking around more. The last day of school was yesterday, so I took him into the school so he could say goodbye to all of his friends. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to stay very long because he's still really nervous about being around a bunch of kids and accidentally hitting his foot, and he had to wear his shoes. And that was the first time he had to put his shoes on since it happened, and he was really uncomfortable. He stuck it out, but he only managed to stay in the classroom. I think it was like 20-30 minutes, which was really surprising. I was willing to stay as long as it took for him to be able to have fun and hang out with everybody, but I made little cards for all the little kids to take home to their parents with our information. Emmett has a summer birthday, so I always have to send something out before the end of the year so that they know we're having a party for him and that if they want to come, they can. And so he gave all of those out today or yesterday so that he could try to stay in touch with his friends over the summer, but he did super great. His report card was incredible. Just best decision ever. Super made me as a parent feel really proud that retaining him in first grade last year, even though it was a really hard decision to do that, it was the best decision for Emmett because he ended up being the top student in his class. And I know that's not like, of course he's going to be the top student in his class. He did everything last year, but he basically didn't last year. He didn't understand anything. He has an August birthday, so he was the youngest kid in his class by a lot. And mentally and maturity-wise, like he just wasn't there. And so he needed that extra time and things clicked for him. He can read better than Hunter now. He can spell better than Hunter. We can't hide anything from him. He can read everything. And yeah, so we're officially past spelling things out and hiding things with our written word because he's there. He can figure it out, which is super great. It's super exciting. I'm super proud of him. But it's just like a milestone, like our kids growing up. Anyway, so I've moved on to make another one of these pretty playing card pockets. I loved that playing card so much, and I glued this thicker advertising like price card onto the back of it and sort of trimmed it down. And I loved the look of it, but it was a little bit too thick to sort of use in my journal or on the mail situation. So I decided to use it to make another card, and then I'm just gluing down a couple of those tickets to make it look like the pocket is a lot fuller than it is. It's sort of just like a mind trick, I guess. And then I'm going to shove more of those tickets in, and this will be something that I send on to my pen pals. But look how cool it is. And it has that sort of deceptive, this is way fuller than it actually looks. And I love the look of it. And that's going to be it, you guys. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and all of the videos for Lisa's sales. I really enjoy making them, and I love being on her design team, and I hope that I have created some inspiring things for you to get pumped on. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I am happy to answer anything. If you are not subscribed, I would remind you to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And leave a comment down below so we can sort of engage. I love doing that, and it lets YouTube know that you like this content. So that's it for me. I will see you guys later. You'll find some more information on your screen, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.